And the reason for this conversation is what's up. How much emphasis people put on things that frankly just don't fucking matter. Um, I find it ridiculous that people have begun to identify themselves by something as superfluous as, maybe a better word would be as simplistic as a
I
tool
was gonna
brand.
say, don't use those big words with me, sir.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
before we
used
get
to
into
very many
that,
big things.
bef- you are, but not in the front. But
Right.
before we get into that, I just want everybody send your thoughts and prayers to Renegade. It looks like he had a heart attack. We support Renegade. We like Renegade, and we wish him nothing but a speedy recovery. And this on the heels of having lost my sister-in-law over this past week.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to
Dude,
hear
don't
that.
don't confuse this. It's not I'm not old, I'm classic, by the way, not Walmart, buddy. Just the Walmart colors.
Very nice.
So, yeah, it's been a trying week for all of us. I had planned on doing some tool testing tonight because I wanted to test out the, flex jigsaw and maybe get the Milwaukee track saw, broken in and using it. But I hadn't been able to go anywhere this week. I'm not allowed to drive without my wife present, any longer, and, frankly, shouldn't be driving at all according to the doctor, but hey,
What do they
that
know?
is yeah, that is what happened. Thank you, Max. Um, it's all good. Like, it doesn't affect me. I barely knew the woman, so, my wife's all distraught. It's her sister. Apparently, that's some kind of bad thing. I don't know, but, yeah, we're all hoping that Ren get better, but this whole idea that whether your tool brand wins or loses a contest, that it's somehow damaging to your mental psyche is ridiculous. It just tells me that you're like soft as baby shit. It's disturbing. I find the whole idea to be ridiculous. Um, it doesn't really matter in the end whether you're tool. Do you like your brand? Then buy
Um,
it. Who
I'm
gives a
trying to
shit?
keep an open mind and think, well, maybe they think that you cheated and then they don't want somebody making a bad decision. Because I can see where you get defensive, Milwaukee. I can see both sides of it. But to flat out call you a liar, that's special.
Yeah, man, I don't care about any of them. I'm
Right.
not sleeping with any of these brands, man. I don't care. It'd be so easy for me to make, especially now that I have a little bit of a platform, especially on TikTok, 100 and something thousand people over there that tune in to just about everything I say or do. Uh, it's a little different. Like I could truly manipulate these tests if I wanted to. Oh, good, Big Red. Thank you.
Nice.
Um, they make the coolest phone chargers. Okay. I could manipulate these tests any way I wanted to. I just don't care. I don't care enough to manipulate them. It would take extra work. Call it lazy if you want. Um, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You
Well, not only that, we're doing half of this stuff live, right? So
yeah.
how do you even first off, it's live. So if you get caught in a lie or your jig slips or whatever the hell you're trying to fabricate, you're done. You know what I mean? So why would you even do it live in the first place if you're trying to cheat?
Well, and that's the thing. Like I'll do them live just to show people, like, I got nothing to hide. I'm not really truly concerned about winners or losers. To me, this is fun. Like, and that's what tools are meant to be. They're meant to be fun and help you get the job done. But fun is the practical part of that. If they weren't fun, it'd just be work and you wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, way to go, Peter. Go do your civic duty. Hey, guys, glad to see you both. Love from Iran. Thank you, Sharush. We appreciate you being here as well. While we're at it, let's go through. We'll say hi to Jamie True, Budsville, Creature, Stephen B, Paul W, Max 49, or Max B 49, Peter C, Big Red Farmer. Is there anybody I missed? Cody Brown was here earlier. I know I saw him. And Robert Walton. There we go. Of the famous Walton family. Just in 3D. Hello.
What's up?
It does feel like, oh man, we've gotten some storms this week. So one of the major reasons why we're not doing any testing tonight is half of my garage is flooded. We've
Dang.
had, I want to say 7 straight days of rain now, with 3 more to go, and it's been. Well, we had a tornado about 10 miles south of us uh, just last night, and I know Nebraska, Oklahoma, Iowa have all been getting hit hard. Yeah, the rain. Well, I like the rain, but to a certain extent, I'd like to do stuff outside too. So we've been having stores for 3 days. It's going to be cloudy all damn week. Well, it looks like we're in the same boat. Monday and Wednesday are the only days we're not going to have rain next week. But
And so
then
that
flooded
ground's good
around
and
here.
sorry.
No, it's not
Ground
as bad as Dubai.
ground's good and saturated, huh? There's
Oh yeah.
nowhere for
Um,
it to go.
one of the bridges is washed out not too far from me, probably a mile and a half away from my house.
Dang.
Hurricane season, yeah. That's fun. At least you see the hurricanes coming from a mile away. Like, you got warning. The Flex does have an Amazon store now. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wanted to
thank
test out the
goodness too.
Flex. I wanted to test out the Flex jigsaw. One of the funny things that I get is people tell me, "Well, we don't want you to do just drill and impact driver videos," and you know this because we talked about it.
Yeah,
When I don't do a drill or an impact driver video, they don't watch.
right.
It's just when it's just when I do drill or impact or whatever, like the combination of the two, or maybe an impact wrench, they'll watch all that. But if I
You
throw
gotta
in a OPE, right? I want to show people that you can get by with battery operated tools. Well, you're not going to watch that. Uh, Jigsaw videos, you're not going to watch that. I build a table. You guys didn't watch that. And it, like, not you guys. Of course, I know you guys are there because you're our hardcore fan. What about hacksaw? What about a hacksaw? One hand or saber saw. Yeah. Use those too. As a matter of fact, not even a month ago, I had one.
Nice. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to adjust my camera because on my phone it looks like I've got way too much view here, and on
Yeah.
my actual TV in front of me it looks great. But just in case you're getting too much view down here, I'm going to fix it.
Okay. While he's figuring out his camera, I mean, he could just go "What?" like that. But hey, what's up, B Dub? Thank you. I usually watch videos that pop up. Dude, I have a video that comes out every day. No, Big Red, I did not see your comment. Sorry. I'd have to look. We had hail wet last night, half-inch hail and 1 inch of rain in 10 minutes. Damn. Were you near the tornado? I know you're up in God's country. Uh, sorry, you gotta hit that a bell notification. Well, thanks, Stephen B. Yeah, I mean, I do that stuff around the house. Like a lot of the stuff that I do around the house, you guys don't really get to see because I don't put it on camera. Like if I build something around the house, I just build it because I'm not going to worry about camera angles and I'm not going to worry about explaining shit to people. I just want to do something. What's up, Rodney? I just want to do something, get it over with, get it done. And the whole idea that you have to like be aware of where the camera is, like you guys don't understand the all the nuance that goes into making a video for you. Even people that make them sometimes don't understand what you really have to go through to make it look right and make it look good. And we do our best to make them
Exhibit A.
entertaining for you. But
Exhibit A.
yeah, this dude over here will just go live and then watch you like he'll have you watch him do drywall or something for an hour
I got
poorly.
nothing to hide, man. You guys can help me in the comments. Hey, you're doing that wrong. Cool,
Yeah.
man. We're all learning. All learning. No
Me,
shame.
I'm just like, I'm just trying to get it done. Like, got to make sure the bushes are turned. I know, dude. I should have been out there. I should be out there right now doing it. Do
Yeah.
Cirque Saw content, Sharusha. I've done several Cirque Saw videos. I did a live with the Ridgid Cirque Saw not long ago, showing off the demo blade.
Oh yeah.
That's right. You got to make sure that deck looks big. Yeah, what was that? The CMT demo blade I had on there, cutting through nails, cutting through screws, and what was it, 6x6 too, and just
All
using
kinds of
it.
stuff.
Yeah, it was a good night. Do the flex inline. I don't have the flex inline. I have the flex rear handle.
I've got the inline. I like the inline a lot, actually. I rebought it. It's
Okay, big.
one of the other flex tools that I rebought.
It is important to keep your bush trimmed. I will say that, Dan B. Combination squares are the best tools ever made. They're certainly one of the most handy. I'll say that. They give you a lot of people don't even understand the combination square. It's a ruler, it's a 90-degree square, it's a 45-degree angle. But you can,
Angle
if you
finder.
really, yeah, if you really know how to use them, there's probably 10, 15 different uses for one combination square.
It's a pry bar. Not
He
the way
wants to
you're
know,
thinking.
he wants to know where your ryobi shirt is.
My ryobi shirt. I don't
What's up,
actually.
Panther?
I've never actually owned a ryobi shirt.
That's a shame. Who talked you
I
out
didn't.
of buying a ryobi tool yesterday?
I didn't buy it. I
Who
just thought it
talked
was a
you
really good
out
deal. Oh,
of?
talked me out of it, man. Once I got there, so I went down there to go buy $170, or maybe it was 150. I don't remember. With a battery, 4.0 battery, right?
Yeah,
And
nice, Big Red.
then when I got there, it was $100. And you know what
Doctor left
made
me
me
a thread.
decide not to get it? The line for that string trimmer is point 80,
Oh,
and everything else is going to 0.95 right now.
mm,
So I wanted the thicker line, but I actually took it. I got it unlocked for me, and I started looking at it, and then I realized that the line was pretty skinny.
I am drinking my juice. My juice is coffee. It's all natural, in an artificial way. Doctor Left Hand Thread and Panther came in. In case you guys are just getting here and you don't know, Renegade's Garage appears to have had a heart attack, so we're wanting to send him thoughts and prayers and talk about some of the bad weather that we're having and talk about winners and losers, or winning and losing. Pain getting in tonight. No, the weather's great here right this minute. We're not having any issues right now.
It's cleared.
So
You
I
can get
can't tell
in.
you.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't tell you. The numbers look down right now, but hey, it is what it is. We just got
Everything's a
started.
hammer except a hammer.
Yeah. Make sure you go over to Renegades. He made a community post. Make sure you go over there and leave him a comment wishing him well. We are a community, even if we're a community that um, we don't interact with one another a whole lot
Yeah.
outside of like live streams and shit. And if you feel a need, go over to VCG and tell them to quit cooking the books. Just show the
Cooking
tool
the books.
and show what they can do and quit lying to people. It'd be a nice little change for them. And even that I think is stupid. Why cheat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would anybody cheat? That's stupid. It shows a lack of character. It shows a lack of ethics. Like, fuck, why do you care if a brand wins or loses? Yes, be
Well,
done. Exactly.
unless there's a motive.
Yeah, the motive being that the views are down, and if you guys go to Social Blade, you can actually look. Their views have been down for a little bit.
Dang.
You can go look at their views. You can see that maybe they're doing. No, we do not talk to the den of fools. You can see that maybe they need a little controversy on their page to get rolling again. And hey, if that works for them, it works. Even if you're paid, don't lie.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. There's no amount of money that makes lying for a freaking brand worth it. Just tell the truth. You like it, you don't like it. It works, it doesn't work. Show it.
Yeah. That's why we do a lot of things live here anyway. We do. You probably get more out of these lives than watching a lot of videos. You get the personality, you get the raw feedback. I enjoy the lives personally.
Yeah, and not everyone does have integrity. Integrity is something that you're born with. I don't think it's a learned trait. I think it's something you're born with. And a lot of folks kind of got born without, and or they got raised without. I guess I don't really know. For me, I've always seemed to have it. It wasn't something anybody needed to tell me. I just kind of knew you don't need to lie to people to get ahead. If you tell them the truth, they might hate you for it, but they're going to end up following you no matter what.
You know, you grow up, you look at the Bible, you look at, how you're supposed to act, and then integrity is like a muscle, and it flexes both ways. And you can exercise it for good or you can exercise it for bad. And they're both going to get stronger depending on which way it goes.
Curtis, how you doing? Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It's just, it irks me when I see folks doing things that I know are not true. Like I've said it 1,000 times now. The reason this channel started was because the den of fools lied,
Amazon
and
has a 4-pack of integrity. Sorry, interrupt you.
um, the den of fools lied. I knew he lied, and I came down in my garage. I made a video and I proved it. I
Well,
was like, "Let's go."
at least you didn't say you went down in your garage, but that's all good.
She
Choice of
won't let me.
words. Marry her too, huh?
Hey, so she's all distraught over her sister, so we're in the
Oh
no
yeah.
touch phase of that
Mm,
morning, I guess. It's hard to remember what you lie and told. I know. You know what? People don't like a lot of folks don't like me. They go over to Cooch's page. They tell him all the time that they think I'm a liar and I'm a piece of
they
shit
do.
and all this. And you
They
know
do.
what? If my challenge to them all, prove me wrong. All you
Yeah.
got to do.
It's your lightning rod personality.
Well, I definitely I'm not the nicest guy in the world. I'll say that. Like, I'm not here to kiss ass, and I know, Manscaper, he's a big ass kisser. What are they the belts and boxes is what they used to be called. Were they not like the tool show or some
Something.
shit?
Something.
I can't even remember what they're called. I don't even care because I won't watch any of their shit. They're ass
Wasn't on my
kissers.
radar.
They are ass kissers to no end. Like, they will French kiss an asshole for $1.
But it works though. It works for them. So
Yeah, it does work for them. Well, the piece of shit, they're probably right. Yeah, it's true. Thanks, Big Red. I lie, it's just I try not to. Like, I actively try not to lie. I'm just kind of a jackass. I'm a jerk.
I'll send a comment email hourly to keep myself.
We know that's a lie. Damn. Yeah, I have to lie like that.
Dang.
I'm a free piece of shit? Thanks, Juan. What do you make them pay for it? You like a
He's
asshole
selling
hooker or
tickets.
something? Yeah, he's
Free
like an
free for him,
asshole
he's
hooker
selling
over there.
tickets.
It's just, I don't know. It bothered me. I made the video just kind of showing like these fucks. And the worst part is like look, I know Darren Porsche and a couple of the other guys were in the comment section of that video, commenting about Project Farm and Torque Test Channel and how they're honest and what and they try to be fair. Do they?
Yeah.
Watch any Project Farm video where he's using power tools, battery operated power tools.
I
Count how many
honestly, I have
different
not seen a good one.
count how many different amp hour batteries he's using.
Yeah.
Torque Test Channel's the same way. Ridgid has an 8 amp hour max output battery. It's got 21,700 cells. Had they gone through and retested the Ridgid with the 8 amp hour battery to see how it would rank? Or do they keep using? I know for the long time they used the 3 amp hour octane battery, which the 6 amp hour octane battery actually performs better. They even showed the 6 amp hour octane battery performed better, but they had kept using the 3 amp hour. And then they started using the 4 amp hour max output battery. And I think they've only got a couple with the 6. I haven't seen I haven't seen them use the 8 amp hour battery yet.
Yeah.
So, but you'll see them use a 6 amp hour high output battery on a Milwaukee. You'll see them use a 9. You'll see them use a 12. You'll see them use they've used a 15 amp hour DeWalt battery. Right?
Right. Right.
They use a 5 amp hour power stack battery. They're
Good
trying to
battery.
use the best battery on those brands. And I'm not trying to criticize them. I'm not saying I'm holier than them or better than them or any of that shit. I'm with you, Mark.
Just do the
Or
test
any of that.
right, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out that fair is only fair to the person whose brand it is,
Well, we've been
right?
doing this speed 2, right?
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers
And
to Renegade. Thank you, Panther,
yeah,
man. I
definitely.
appreciate that.
We're doing the speed 2 challenge with the drills that I've still got. And the Makita seems like it has just as much torque in speed 2
Yeah.
as the Milwaukee. Now, we all know here on this channel and your channel and everyone's surrounding channels that Milwaukee makes the most powerful hammer drill and impact. But
Yeah.
hammer drill, um, you put it in speed 1 and you
Boom.
better have a handle on that thing. You
Yep.
drive a 5/8 inch lag, 12 inches long, all the way down, no stopping. Um, I drove it halfway through a block of solid cedar, you know?
1 year. Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
No, sorry, I just saw that at 9 months for, Panther and 1 year for Joshua Wilson. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the
Congratulations.
memberships, man. Agreed, Milwaukee is a beast. Yeah, is a lot of people, because I show Milwaukee winning a lot, they think I'm a Milwaukee guy.
Uh,
How many times have I got to say, "I wouldn't buy a Milwaukee if I didn't have a channel. I don't need it."
I would probably still go Milwaukee, honestly. It's got a good
Thanks,
track
Adam.
record. Um, if I had to make my, you know, bread for a living turn in tools, I don't think I would have tried the Flex
Right,
as soon as I did. I would have had to watch YouTube, seen a lot of reviews, probably found a channel like yours or mine, and then eventually pulled the trigger on it. But
right.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And
I'm with
Milwaukee
you.
certainly ain't broke. So I get why everyone's defending Milwaukee. That's why I can, sympathize with some of these comments. But at the end of the day, dude, speed 2
Yeah,
on a Milwaukee is not as powerful as speed 2 on the Flex. It's just not.
right.
And at the
I
end of the
agree with you.
day, typically, especially if you're drilling steel or something, you don't need speed 1.
No.
You're more likely to hurt yourself, do damage, and lose control of the tool in Speed 1 when it does get in a bind, you know? It's got plenty of torque in Speed 2 to do any task. We're doing ridiculous stuff in Speed 2. It's an irrelevant test for the real world
Yeah.
because 'cause you're
Uh,
gonna pop it
ro
in Speed 1 to do these larger holes anyway.
uh, so Creature asked, "Is there a difference between number 8 and number 9 deck screws?" Size of the head. It's probably the biggest difference.
Number 8,
Um,
number 9, one's a little bit girthier, isn't it?
Coarse. Yeah, just the coarseness. You're not gonna notice any difference if you use them. No tool company has the best everything. Oh, no. I think we've established that no brand has the best of everything. Like, man, I get on Milwaukee dudes all the time about how shitty their 5-inch random orbit sander is. I know you like their OMT. I don't. I don't think their OMT is great. I think it's mediocre at best. I think DeWalt has one of the most comfortable. Fine is the best.
As far as speed, Milwaukee's really high up there. I enjoy the Flex. It's got Starlock. So if you're into that, cool. You're gonna get a little bit better quality. It's kinda like Apple, where everything's
Yeah,
proprietary with Apple, so it just runs a little bit better. You get the Starlock, it's
take
gonna
it
be
easy, big
locked
red.
in better. They're gonna make better blades because 'cause you're already spending a premium for the Starlock. You're less likely to run into crappier blades because it's Starlock.
Yeah,
So, just it being Starlock alone already puts you in that upper category for success. But is it worth it? It depends if you like Starlock and if you like spending that extra money on blades.
yeah. Well, honestly, it depends on what you're doing.
Right. That too.
If you're a homeowner, you're not gonna use those enough to notice a difference.
Right.
So why spend more money on some shit that you're not gonna notice? Now that being said, there are there is a time to spend money and paying a little bit more for a tool. Like, I will never recommend Works, the Works brand to anybody, and they're cheap. Like, I think you can get the drill and the impact driver at Menards right now for, like, 130 bucks, and I wouldn't buy them. I looked at them and I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Dude,
Uh,
we destroyed a Works drill live, the one with the revolving screw assembly. Dude, that thing is built like a brick shit house, dude, that
is
thing.
it?
Dude, we could not destroy it, and I was in the field, I went to go open a panel cover, and when I shifted it, it pushed 2
Yeah,
bits almost in the same hole and rendered it completely useless. I couldn't even beat
mhm,
it against a rock to bust it open just to get the bit that I needed to put into the socket, like, I was just dead in the water. All the bits were locked in there, and I couldn't even break it with a brick to
right.
get the bit that I need. I literally had to stop the inspection, go to freaking Home Depot, go buy a screwdriver just to do I tried breaking it, man. Then we tried to break it live, and it is solid.
I can break a Works live.
Yeah,
It wouldn't even bother me. Like, I could break one. I broke
that
a
little
Black& and
revolving
Decker.
drill is it's powerful.
Yeah. Um, I have the Works drill probably over there somewhere. I have the Works drill. I'm not impressed with it. It's a matter of fact, it was so South Florida Tools, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I just wanna acknowledge I saw you come in. Um,
What's up?
but, it's one of the tools that I was like, "Yeah, this is never hitting my channel because of how bad it is." Like, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't even wanna show it. I blew up a Black& and Decker, not well, probably my first year here, on YouTube. I blew up a Black& and Decker drill in, I wanna say under a minute, just to show that I could. Um, I think I just finally threw that drill away. I also used it to, I made like a, slingshot and shot it out into a field with it. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I think
That's
last
right,
year I
Blainsville.
did that. Last year or the year before, it was pretty funny.
The DeWalt
Darren Porsche
sander is
is here.
awesome.
He's an old yes, I saw Darren when he came in. I said hi to Darren when he came in. As a matter of fact, I just mentioned Darren before he got here.
Yep, he did. It's true.
Um, and the kind of the conversation that they were he was having with a couple of other people in the comments section. And I mean, All of that stuff, like, I look at you anybody really, you can look at anybody's video and you can go, "Well, you didn't do this," or "This is wrong," or like, you can do that. We make these for entertainment and education, right? We'll show you the difference. Hi, Thomas. We'll show you the differences in the tools. We'll show you the how and what you should be using them for, and whatnot. But mainly the first part. If you look at my channel, it's an entertainment channel. I am not a how-to channel. I'm an entertainment channel.
Yeah.
Darren, you always get mentioned, dude. This is the first time in a positive way. No, I will say this, there are a couple of channels that I just refuse to watch anymore. Who's the real nice like? What's the name of his channel?
TRZ.
Total Retard Zone, that's right, my fault.
Yeah.
I couldn't forget that. But I can't watch him. First of all, I don't think he's qualified to use power tools, but if he wants to give his opinion as a candy striper, let him.
He,
All the more power to him.
man, I kinda respect the dude, right? He's got his little kinda different words that he says, and he's definitely got the good interaction. He's probably the most down to earth out of all of them around there,
Is he?
no doubt. He's probably got the best personality in real life. He's probably a cool dude. But the other day, man, he
Mm.
was using a ryobi scrubber on a truck, and I was just like, "No, dude, what are you doing?" Like, so bad, man. And the problem with that, not to make fun of him, but the problem is, we hold a lot of weight on people's decisions. And to have that many subs and to be using a swirly oscillating brush on a truck you haven't even rinsed down,
Dang.
that's a sad sight to see, man. There's gonna be so many
Nope.
swirl marks in there, you're not gonna be able to see the dirt. It's probably how he washed it.
Yeah. Um, well, that just shows you that he doesn't really understand the tools that he's demonstrating. There's another one, 731 Woodworks. I've kinda stopped watching them, and I liked them for a long time, like, well over a year, I watched a lot almost everything that they put out, and now all he is a salesman trying to get you to buy shit,
Yeah, I
you know?
know.
I
I know.
I I I don't really dig that. The floor is really smooth, though. Good, Jamie. Oh, and the guy who can't pronounce Milwaukee and the other name of brands. Yeah, that's total retard zone. Um, he cried in the car last who cried in the Tactics is jealous he didn't buy the ryobi first. The worst part is, even if he had gone out to buy the ryobi, if you go back to year 1 on this channel, you'll see me use that or show that ryobi telescoping, polisher or whatever it is. The
Yeah.
ryobi scrubber comes in tomorrow. "Oh, crap, Taxix knows how to wash a car. He knows you gotta rinse it first." Well, it was because when he was a cheerleader, he had to do it.
So, if
And
anyone I don't think I ever filmed myself washing any other car except for the Mustang. And that Ryobi pressure washer was so old that it really wouldn't put out that much PSI compared to when I first bought it. So I slowly started, using it on the car, but not that close. But I don't know. I guess it could take the paint, but whatever. Probably using the pressure washer too close. But yeah, I would scrub my truck. I'd scrub my service van. You get that brush with the one that you can put the hose attachment on. Everyone's seen it at
yeah,
Walmart, right? Just go to town on the side of your truck. You're like, F it, it's already scratched. But yeah, on the Mustang, man, no way. No way, dude. That's a touch free. When I
jean
dry
shorts.
it, when I dry it, I
And
take one towel and just go from point A to point B. One line, same time. No circles. I start at the hood and I drag it all the way over the top, down the just one direction. You're only gonna see scratches in one angle.
Is getting a tool for free, to review, like, real nice, like, yeah, you know what really broke me with him? First of all, I can't stand the way he says battery.
Mm,
Like, it annoys me, and that's just small. I can overlook that, But when he said, "I will never bring flex
Oh
to my
yeah.
channel," and then he goes out, they send him a bunch of stuff, and he's like, "Flex is the greatest tool brand on God's green earth," for like 5 months, and I guess the check, no, they weren't sending him anymore, or they weren't sending any more free tools, and then he's like, "Well, Milwaukee's really nice," and, that dude's for sale. Like, how can your honesty, how can your integrity be for sale, and then you go out there and act like you're honest, or you're
Right.
making unbiased reviews.
Yeah,
People have
and
sent
he
me
didn't just
stuff.
say it, he made a whole video about it, about how
Yep.
Flex is never coming on this channel, blah, 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 blah. My first thought was, "Man, you're missing out."
Don't sell your soul for a sander. Yeah, so it was 48 volts. It set it on the battery, dude. And what happened? What happened to it? I freaking put it in a drill press and cut it in half. Why? Because it didn't perform. And when they were like, "Dude, just cut up that live stream and make a video out of it and just show the tools that you would like," I'm like, "Keep your fucking money. I don't need it. I don't
Spruce
want it."
S Spruce says something about Ronix tools. I've never heard of them,
No.
but the second time I've seen it, I wanna ignore it.
You sell your soul for the trim router? If Milwaukee paid him a fat check, he would ride or die with for them. Or Mosquito. Oh, Mosquito. I can't
Mosquito.
stand the way you pronounce, the stuff either, Rob. Ryobi, RY in Asian cultures makes a re sound. If you played, the old Street Fighter game, RYU, U was Ryu.
Ryu.
That's right. So RYOBI, Ryobi. There you go. What the hell Chinese company with that false advertising? Hey, it's hard to believe, I know. It was my brother's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Juan's gonna sell himself for a Makita coffee maker.
Well, we
Around
know,
the corner.
my foreman says Roy Obi. Well, he's wrong too. It's Ryobi.
Ryobi. Doesn't even sound like it spells.
69? Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it, Rodney. Been a long, cold year for you. It's gonna be another one. Why does it? I don't know. Bauer
Why does he
brand
gotta keep repeating that
with the
word? Yeah.
tractor. Oh, that was freaking so I listen to the people that in my comment section. I might tear them apart. I might call them an idiot or a girl or something, but I listen to them, right? And one of the great things about my channel is like, if you guys have an idea and you would leave it down there, I'll be like, okay, let's go. I'll give it a shot. I might
Yeah.
not agree with your conclusion, but I'm open minded to it. I'll be like, all right, now if you act like a jerk, I'll test it and call you a girl. Just my way.
Well, I've got some news
Uh-oh.
about my channel, but I'm not gonna say it on my channel. So the regulars are here. Uh, I'm not gonna be filming anymore during while I'm working. So, we're still gonna be doing electrical mistakes to avoid, but it might just be a little bit different. Might have to
No more,
edit
no
some
more.
things down, but no more live reactions of what I find as I find them. Getting too risky.
Does this mean no more glory hole videos?
Yeah, no more glory hole videos,
Dominating.
no more accidental upskirts, you know.
Yeah, Rodney, I'm with you. Oh, of corn in the and before that. Way to go, Big Red.
Nice.
He enjoys it too much. I do
That's a lot of
enjoy
acres.
telling dudes that they're idiots. He was drilling 15 holes per minute. Damn.
Yeah, baby.
The old Street Fighter game was amazing. Still want to see the rotary hammer drills comparisons? I only have one rotary hammer. And I can certainly show you guys how to use it, but it's pretty self-explanatory.
I sent mine to Renegade.
Yeah, I only have one. That's all I need. I don't get in concrete very often, and when I do, I just pull out the Ridgid Megamax and use
After I
it.
bought the Flex, there's no point in a rotary hammer. If you're residential and you're not going to be drilling through because even the brushed Milwaukees with a 2-inch core bit would go through a 6-inch slab.
I just want you to know there. Couple of guys want to see you starring in a glory hole video.
Okay, that's kind of
You're in the box. You got to think in the box for that one, right?
time to milk them cows.
Ryobi has a screwdriver. Yeah, it sucks. Total Retard Zone had it. I didn't even watch it. It came up. The worst thing is these companies are using it. What's Nick? These companies are using his garbage for their like online advertising. Packout has Milwaukee Packout. They've been using his for about a month now. And every time I hear his voice, I'm just like,
Yeah.
no Total Retard Zone.
GK says we're hating on the big dogs of tool tube. Now what? The bear, the den of tools. I wouldn't say we're hating. We're critiquing. We're making our observations.
GK, oh, you want to know about what we think about the Den of Fools?
Yeah.
I mean, I literally call them the Den of Fools. First of all, if you ever watch a
Learning with
dude,
Juan.
if you ever watch a dude use a freaking power tool, you will know he should not be touching. He shouldn't even be allowed to buy them, let alone use them. Watch him use an angle grinder. He was trying to use an angle grinder to cut, I want to say a railroad tie or some damn thing. And I watched him and I was like, he's going to lose a thumb. He doesn't know what he's doing. Hand placement all wrong. His elbows are wrong. He doesn't know where to put his feet when he's using a power tool. And you guys don't think that's significant. Maybe some of you do, some of you don't. But yeah, all of that stuff, when you're at a certain angle, you know, you're basically you're overloading the tool because you're not knowing how to use it. And then he's out there telling people that it's a bad tool because he doesn't have the brains to know how to use it right. Yeah, don't say you're a fan of Miss Keita here. I'm likely to call you a Pride Month participant.
Yeah, I was humbled early on when I learned that the Gen 3 Milwaukee had an electronic clutch that was on because it's actually pretty easy to accidentally switch.
Yeah,
And I felt like the tool was cutting out.
it's
Did a whole
almost.
video on. I was like, "What the heck, man? Why is this thing broken?" And then the comments opened up, and I was like, "Ah, crap." But I think that video's still up, man. There's no point in taking down your mistakes, so that everyone can learn from them.
Just call it my bloopers
Yep.
and just go on. I
Yep.
enjoy putting my stuff out there, letting people get a good laugh at me. It
Yeah.
doesn't bother me.
Don't
Uh,
bother me.
I'm
No
like,
one's perfect.
I laugh at it myself. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Dang.
The other day, I couldn't get this stupid Makita electronic clutch to move. And I'm like, I hit the button multiple times, didn't do anything. I hit it again, and it finally started working. I was like, well, yes, that's on you. That's on me. Maybe I hit it too manly or something. Who was the guys you were talking about? The Den of Tools, the Tool Bear. What's his name? Jeff Fuckface. I don't even know what his name is.
I don't know either.
No, the dudes I like Dr. Left Hand Thread. I like Impact Nation a lot. I like Caleb Ross a lot. Like I watch their stuff almost like it's a religion. Um, the Dr. Left Hand Thread, the only thing he's got to do is get quicker. Um, if he got quicker with his stuff, like the speech and all that, then he'd be just fine. He'd sail along because he knows his stuff. Impact
Yeah,
Nation, I don't think there's anybody on YouTube that works harder than that dude.
yeah,
Because I
legitimately.
mean, you watch his stuff,
Single
homeboy,
dad too.
yeah, he's out there he's doing great work. Joe the Tool Guy, he's another dude that I really like and respect. So it's not like we're just knocking all creators because there's a lot of them out there that I know I like and I enjoy and I watch. Yes, I do like your stuff, Big Red. Um,
Yep.
there's a lot of guys out there that I like and respect,
Appreciate
but
that, Rodney.
I some of these dudes they get and it's kind of the what happens when you get successful and you're not mentally prepared for success, like you've never had success before in your life.
Get ready for the hate.
Yeah. A lot of these guys, VCG is one, you can look at that dude and be like, okay, he's never had social success in his life, so he doesn't know how to handle it. Um, the den of fools, just look at that dude. He'd never done anything. Truly never done anything. Um, and then the total retard zone. Honestly, like these dudes weren't so. It's so easy for them when success comes to just put who they are up for sale.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Den of
Well,
Fools
that was
are
probably their motive,
great.
was the money. I don't think we're doing this for money. I mean, the
No,
money's good. It helps pay for the addiction, you know,
Scout
the tool
Crafters.
addiction.
I don't know what happened to Brandon. Tools in Action is one of the older channels on YouTube. Okay. The Pro Tool Review is one of the bigger channels that I absolutely enjoy watching their stuff
Yeah,
because you could tell they don't care.
if you don't know anything about YouTube, like the second you stop posting something, you're done. You're gone. So
Billy's good.
you got to be mentally prepared, have a lot of time, and constantly feed the beast. Because if you're if you don't really know much about your niche or your niche, whatever you want to pronounce it,
Yeah,
uh, you're gonna run out of content really quick. Like you know, you're gonna have to what I call stealing other people's content, where you're taking other videos and then talking about them, which
yeah.
we very well may have to do. I don't want to. I've been really trying hard not to, but now I can't film. So we'll see what
You're gonna be
happens.
you're gonna be
We'll
a
see what
reaction
happens.
channel now.
I don't
You're
want to
gonna
be
be
a
a
reaction
reaction.
channel. I don't want to be a reaction channel.
Brandon has a full-time job he works for his dad,
Yeah.
and he's also a dad, a single dad on his own. And it has a fantastic story. No, honestly, the other dude that works harder on YouTube that a lot of us used to watch, he works hard on YouTube, but I get like not many people are watching him anymore. Is Suburban Beard.
Oh yeah, he
Like,
puts a lot of effort in.
yeah, he puts way more effort into his content than I do.
Yeah, if you
And
enjoy watching YouTube,
yeah,
don't become a YouTube content creator, because you're going to be too focused on, if you're really driven, every second that you're not doing YouTube, you think that you should be doing YouTube. You should be doing more. You could be doing this, you could be doing that. And you
we
can
like
be.
Suburban Beard.
So I just keep doing. But it's hard, man. Don't become a YouTuber if you like watching YouTube. It's that simple. You're not gonna have any time for anybody else. There's gonna be no one else that you're gonna have time to watch.
Mhm.
You're not gonna be able to support your buddies. Uh, we only, we talk every day, so
Yeah,
I catch your stuff, but every once in a while, like, hey, did you see my video? No, I haven't seen your video. Let me go look at it. Every time.
do it, Big Red. You like Project? Yeah, I like. I don't know. Project Farm is kind of, you either like them or you don't, right?
Yeah, once
I
this is why I
respect
say
him.
don't. Right.
I respect him. I can't sit there for half an hour watching him.
Here's the thing, just like I said, don't start making videos because you're gonna be critiquing everybody's it ruins YouTube for you. If you become a YouTube content creator, it'll ruin YouTube for you because you're gonna think, "Oh, well, this is too slow. I would have done it this way. I like to get my information out right then and there." I
Yeah.
don't you know what I mean? Like, that's just the way that it is. So a lot of my videos are very fast paced. You get the info without any drag on. I don't put questions in there and wait until the end to tell you. I usually tell you what you want to know immediately.
Mark D said it. He fast forwards through Project Farm.
Yeah, me too.
AVE,
Yeah.
I used to enjoy AVE when he was taking apart tools and really showing his expertise about tools. When he started talking about chicken albumin and all that, like, I didn't lose respect. I still like him. I just I don't go out of my way to watch his stuff anymore like I did before. And it's not a knock on AVE. He still makes great content. I just I kind of moved past some of what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Or maybe he moved past what I was interested in.
I'm still interested in it. I started YouTube and stopped watching.
Yep. Skip to the end, Project Farm to get the results. Hi, all, John
What's up, John?
Spitzley. Project Farm is good, but too detailed.
I'm making a Rumble though. I'm officially gonna go Rumble.
All right.
Less Rumble, more YouTube, but we're making a Rumble so I can talk about what I want to talk about. Because there's something looming that's been looming since 2020 and not allowed to talk about it. So
Hmm.
are you yeah, Rumble.
I understand, dude. I did the same thing. When they lied to me, I didn't post there.
They said they would help me move 3 videos over. I was like, "Ooh, 3 videos." They told you you're gonna move your whole library.
Joshua was my first sub. Look at that.
Nice.
I'm actually thinking about going on and doing Rumble, but posting more of my personal views on Rumble as opposed to just doing tool talk.
I'm gonna do it all. Just gonna
The
drag and drop.
forgotten man. If I want something dry, I would drink whiskey. I watch content for entertainment. That's what we're
There you
here
go.
for.
There you
That
go.
is what we're here for. We're an entertainment place. We're entertaining people. I have a huge personality. No one's really been able to replicate that.
Nope.
You could you could try to copy my videos, but you can't replicate the personality or the girth. The girth of the man is hard to
S
fathom because I'm
There's many
quite
that's
fat.
tried to copy you. You got 3 or 4 channels trying to copy you.
It's more than that, dude. It's a
Like,
lot more than that.
verbatim. I think someone took your script, which have you be honest with me, have you ever done a video with a script ever?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah. So my song "Don't Be a Bitch" and "Whiny Little Bitch."
Well, that's obvious.
I had to have the script up for that, and
Right.
then there was another one when I was just first starting out that I tried to do with a script, and I think it took like 15 takes because I kept fucking up, and I'm like, ah, "Kiss my ass! I'm not gonna do this." Like
Yeah.
they either like it or they don't. Fuck it, let's go. And I just started being me and just started talking like I'm a dude, and I was much better because Suburban Beard was like, "You need a script when you do this. You need a script." So I took it. The man had been doing YouTube for a lot longer than I have. He knew a whole lot more than I did. And at the time, I had like maybe 600 subs. He had like 25,000. I'm like, yes, sir. I'll listen to you because you're an expert, much more
Oh,
than
yeah.
so than I am. So I'd listen. Thank you, Sharush.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And I appreciate that, man. Thank you. He's all the way in Iran. So I
Yeah,
saw
I've
him
never,
waiting.
I don't think I've ever done anything with a script. I know it shows, but, Man, I'll sit there, I'll do like 3 or 4 takes to get one video down solid, and I might take a couple of other takes and blend them in, but it's still the same kind of thing you're doing, it's just more. I don't know, man, I never felt comfortable doing scripts. I know when we first started doing this, we got accused of staging the, lives. That's pretty funny. That's when
Sharouge,
you know
man.
you're doing good.
Yeah.
When you get
Well, it's
accused of staging your lives, that's when you know you're doing good.
just because we interact so well together. Like,
Yeah.
there's no pomp, there's no circumstance, there's no, we're just like normal guys. You guys ever watch the offshore oil riggers on you? No, never seen them. Rigged. Howie Z says it's rigged.
Rigged.
What's up, Howie Z? Howie Z used to be a regular, then he got too good for us. Don't see him around as much anymore. He's like, oh, those guys are on again. I'm too good for
He's
them.
old, man. It's his
Bill.
bedtime pretty much all the time.
Oh. Tactics has the headset in so that they can feed him his
Feed
lines.
him the lives.
Actually, he has a tether connected to some part of his body anally, that we don't talk about that feeds him his lines. It's a Morse code through the old, bunghole. Can I just take a nap? Yes, you did, Howie. Shit. Tactics was a paid actor
A paid actor, damn.
in a fluff film. What? Oh, you just got that, did you?
Blink if you're held captive.
Wait, somebody said that? Oh, play if you're held captive tactics. No, he likes it. I think corded tools with same spec blades and bits can make all the difference. Ooh, watching these guys, so I get online for their live
Corded tools with
vids.
same blade and
Well,
spec.
thank you, man. Sharouche, man. They're lot. You can watch them after. You don't have like. Oh, I don't want you to missing work or doing anything like that.
No.
Well, it's in his bottom. That's where they keep the Morse code machine. They feed him his lines. The worst part is he doesn't even know Morse code. He just likes the tingle. Just saying.
Oh, that's great. You guys are the yin yang types of systematic and plans it out. Still has some errors. SoAlz has to get that go get it attitude and nails it 95% of the time without trying. Makes it look easy, isn't it?
It is kind of
It
easy.
isn't.
Like,
Yeah.
and there's not a whole lot. Like, if you ever want to upset a woodworker, just tell them that you've known how to do squares and rectangles since you were a kid. Like, that always bothers them. I just
Dang.
had something like buzz in here.
Nice.
Well, when you first watched TRZ, you had 2,000 subs.
Well,
Yeah, probably a little more honest back then.
ouch. Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Once he did that with Flex, I was done. I was like, okay, I see what this dude's all about. He's just chasing the coin. And God bless him. I hope it works for him. I hope he's more successful. He has more money than he ever knows what to do with. And that's what I want. Like, God bless him. I want it. But I would not, under any circumstances, take that road that he's on.
Yeah. Times to get an itch to talk about wiring panel code violations. He says penal though.
He
So I
is
don't know if that's a stab or if he wants me to.
that's why you got into it, because you thought it said penal too.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. Kind of sold out, maybe. He used to make
Jamie True
yeah.
got a buzz in here too.
You don't get into tool politics. It's not tool politics. It's just, I don't know. If you're gonna
It's
say
beyond
something,
politics when you tell somebody and you gotta, the demeanor, like you're gonna show somebody or teach somebody something, telling them what to buy. and you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So you
Yeah.
say that certain tools do this and they don't. And then someone goes
Maybe
and buys that.
maybe one is a torque stick that they think has a transmission in it.
Yeah, man, it's got a slip mechanism, of course.
Look, you can't be an expert on every tool. I am certainly not an expert on every tool.
Just
There are
don't talk
tools
about it.
that dudes use that I wouldn't even know how to operate if they paid me. Now,
Yeah,
I
there's certain
probably
things
learned.
that I wouldn't attempt to teach you guys on a speed square. Okay.
VCG was a cook. I didn't know he was a cook. I always thought he
Yeah.
was like a circus midget. As a matter of fact, this is how bad it is. I had written a script for a skit that Tactics and I were going to do together, kind of making fun of VCG and TRZ
Did you look it up?
about the whole Flex debacle a year ago or something. I had made a whole thing, a whole script
You
for
did.
it, and it was like 6 pages long, right? And I changed Cooch's contact picture in my phone because I was going to use it. Um, I was going to use a picture of the call screen when you call in, and it was a picture of two circus midgets, and he was going to be VCG Construction calling me, and I was going to be TRZ. We were going to do this whole back and forth about um, him not wanting to bring Flex in, and then VCG said like, "Oh, well, they'll pay you," and then he's like, "Well, really? How much?" Right? And then going off into that whole thing, and I was like, "Oh, dude, this is gonna be funny. Take it easy, Big Red.
See you later.
This is gonna be funny." I love all you tool clown. Thanks, buddy. We love you too, Howie. Just in a weird kind of don't leave the kids with that guy way. That
Goat
was me.
restraining orders.
Yeah. But like that was the whole idea was just kind of making fun of him with the Flex thing and pointing out his duplicity in the matter. Because as soon as they sent him a bunch of free tools and probably a boatload of money, he was all on board. But I decided against it, one, because I lost the script that I found here recently. And two, just because I was like, funny for us, maybe not funny for everybody.
Yeah.
It was like Primerica. VCG got TRZ to sign up for the Flex like he was selling life insurance. Not a pyramid scheme. Just ask them. I'm not hating on
Probably
the
what
whole
happened.
community. I'm just telling the truth. Like,
I mean, I can tell you right now, if I said that I wasn't gonna do flex and then Tools of Souls was like, "Oh man, this stuff is great." I tried it. I would I would definitely wanna show it, whether money was involved or not. It's like, "Oh, damn. Hey, guys, I was wrong about flex. This stuff is great." But it didn't happen that way. It was like, "We're never gonna have flex on this channel. Screw those guys." And then, like, what, 3 days later? Maybe a week?
we'll see about it, Nick. Maybe we'll do it when we're together for vacation.
Yeah.
I have the script, by the way. I still have it.
Is that up on members only on my channel? That first video that I did?
The one that Belts and Boxes told you to take down and you did like a bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's up, right?
I know it's up there.
It's there somewhere.
You did
Pretty good
join in
video
a
too,
great
actually.
time. I took the flex plunge because of tactics, and I don't regret a minute of it. No, Flex makes a great product, except for their compact stuff. I'd avoid it.
Didn't even try it. I already knew it was gonna be junk. Battery's too
What?
big to be compact. There's no point in even trying.
The tools are weak.
Of course they are, but the batteries are the size of the tool. There's no point in trying. When you say you gotta try the rigid compact stuff, just get a
Yeah.
12 volt. And by 12 volt, I mean you may as well buy a 20-volt DeWalt with the 1.7 power stack, because the second that Milwaukee releases a smaller form of stack lithium,
Yep. So
there's no point in buying their 12 volt line. They're gonna push themselves out of their own platform, and they need to.
Dude, don't look
Better
at
for
me.
everybody.
People get mad at me all the time for saying that I don't really see the need for the 12-volt line now.
Oh, Caleb Ross is in here.
Yeah, I saw.
We need
He's
to have a
dedicated.
three-way with Caleb Ross.
Listen, sir, I'm not that kind of guy.
I think we can squeeze him right in between. Have
You
you
want
ever
him to
performed the
be the
Eiffel
meat?
Tower with another man, but another man was in the middle?
No, no, I have never done this. I've
Okay.
never wheelbarrowed another man either. So,
How about the Houdini where you slip your partner in and then you go around the corner and then you appear through the window and you wave to her and she's like, "Ah, who's behind me?"
no,
Oh, okay. Just checking for a friend.
no, well, yeah. Never done anything with a circus midget or a dog either. So
No.
I don't run in the same circles as you do, sir.
Okay.
I'm like a heterosexual white male.
Well, I feel like
You're an
YouTube
island
has
boy.
changed the dynamic of the push out once again with live, with shorts, with everything. Again. Um, you have to let me how many views you got on this one. We won't know for
351
sure
right
until we
now.
do another like actual tool test to see what the views are.
Well, I did a tool test a few nights ago. We had 13,000 people show up like that, something like that.
Yeah, so
So
not
happy
60,
about
not 40 anymore.
it.
We did a
Heterosexual,
quick
unlike
one for
machine
20
music.
minutes. I think we got about 4 or 6,000.
Yeah.
It's definitely down.
Love my M12 Surge, lightweight, gets the job done. Yeah, I like it too.
I think I told you this, the live that I did last night where I was just putting tools in a tool pouch. I was talking with Joshua.
Oh, that's right. Well, not only are you an island boy, but so is Juan.
Yeah, they were both Island Boys. Dude, they freaking yellow flagged that video.
Did they? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shaka Gillis showed up,
I'm
by the
not
way.
gonna say it on this just in case they, whatever.
Say it. This is going members only. So fuck it.
Joshua said that live was great. Dude, they freaking yellow flagged it. I don't know. I don't know. They just don't like me. They just it's the channel. It's my history about telling the truth about things that we can't talk about. Yeah. Yeah, they demonetized that, dude. Well, okay, let me back up. They didn't demonetize it. It's yellow, so it's limited ad revenue. So if you don't know what that
Right.
means, it means only people with YouTube Premium will will count for views towards money. So I would need 1,000 people with YouTube Premium to make $10 on that live to watch it. Thus stopping the push out of the video because they're going to save the bandwidth for people that can give YouTube more views, obviously. So they instantly just kill the video. If your video is yellow and you don't have a huge following, that video may as well just be not even, you're just wasting your time making it.
I just want you to know they're still going off on you for thinking for inviting Caleb into some kind of weird three-way.
Oh yeah. So was it StreamYard? We can do StreamYard, can't we?
Yeah. Caleb, I just want you to know, like Caleb laughed. He was frightened by you.
I scared him away.
Yeah, the best way to show support for this channel or any of your channels, any of the channels that you really enjoy, watch, whatever, is to become a member if they offer memberships. Because that way YouTube knows that you're paying, that you're willing to, and it sounds sick to say it, but you're willing to pay to support that channel. So
Ran
that
for the
is
hills.
by far the best way to do it, other than hitting like and share and making comments and all that. But yeah, YouTube, the only way YouTube knows that you're really enjoying it is to become a member.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up helps too. Um, I wasn't asking you guys to watch that. So the end of the story is that by the time that I got ready for bed, I saw that it was yellow. So I challenged it. By the time I woke up, it was green again. So
Poor kid.
the algorithm's just looking for a reason to demonetize my shit. But anyway, just give them a reason over here.
Duh, look at me. I swear like a trucker. I
Yeah.
insult people in the comment section. I show multiple home defense devices in videos.
Dude, all I'm saying is my Rumble is going to be lit AF.
This is what you say now. I want to see it. If you do Rumble full, like if you make content for Rumble, I will also make very charged statements on Rumble. Shit that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll talk about this stuff that still gets me in trouble. Right, I believe that you've got a I don't want to say the word because it's a buzzword, so I don't want to say that on your channel. Even if it's members, I don't care. You have different categories, right? And then your categories is filled with more categories of different offenses. And then essentially you have a score, if you will, of your channel. And then the algorithm is going to take whatever creator is making whatever and then grade it on how good you've been based on how much they're going to tolerate what you're saying. Somebody said something about it was actually flagged and someone had to approve it and it wasn't even that offensive, but because it's your channel, it was flagged. And I gotta and let me scroll up here and find it. Somebody said something. Someone had to approve it. If anyone remembers what it was, I'll find it here in a second.
B does said YouTube will push if they can get money out of it. That's true.
Right. Right. That's why they push your stuff so much. They tolerate you, I believe. I
Yeah,
don't have the retention like you do.
I do mainly shorts. I do have. I took the live stream of the Makita testing, and I cut it up into one under 3 minute video that I'm going to put out. I was going to put it out today, but I'm going to put it out tomorrow. And then I'm going to take some of the other lives, the live tool testing, and cut those out and make long format videos out of those. But I would like to do some building videos and whatnot every once in a great while, not like a main crux to my videos or what I do here, but um, the people that watch and they think I have no skill because they didn't watch me build anything. If they watch me build things, then no. Like
Right.
I'm a cocky
Definitely.
SOB because I can be. I tell them all, I'm like, I know more than you. I've done a lot more than you, and I know more than you. It's scary. Uh, Horn pub. Love the finger foods. Dude, no one will ever accuse me of being a homophobe because lesbians are in some of my favorite movies. Uh, yeah, I start off the right wing sites. The FBI has my number. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. When we get that social credit score, though, you might want to consider changing.
Oh, there's the buzzword that I was trying to avoid.
What? What's the buzzword?
Social credit score.
Oh,
See, I'm no longer just a visitor in your channel.
mhm.
When we do third party,
Yeah,
you invite somebody, you send them a link, and anybody with YouTube can join. But when
yeah,
I join, I actually take YouTube directly and log into the stream already logged into YouTube.
yeah.
So whatever's on here is part of my score as well. And if you don't believe it's like that, I promise you it 100% is. Everybody has an algorithm.
Doctor Left Hand Thread, I'm with you, buddy. Yes, sir. I just say, well, I think we've had fun tonight. We've talked a lot of shit. Um, Talked about winning and losing. We're gonna be making this members only, so if you're not a member, you can't rewatch. Sorry, Charlie. Um, but it's been a lot of fun. What, 2 Rosie O'Donnells, he said, "Hey, dude,
Mm.
Budsville, I'll take Rosie O'Donnell. You have to take Bill Clinton, a double." And not Bill Clinton when he's old or when he was young, but Bill Clinton when he's old like he is now, and he has that limp dick. You gotta watch it and dream of it.
I dream of it. That's a mandatory.
Caleb Ross, how about next Sunday? We'll set up StreamYard. We'll do this next Sunday,
Yeah,
and
that'd be good.
we'll get you in there. Unless you want to
So
do it on your channel or whichever.
I'm gonna test one more thing because I've got some big things planned for tools here pretty soon.
Thank you, Dr. Left Hand Thread.
I've got a lag so big that I needed to go buy a larger socket, an inch and an eighth.
Inch and
I,
an eighth. So
I
that
think it's a
is
3/4 lag. It's probably gonna split the freaking 4x4.
is it 12 or 14 inch?
I think it's like an 8.
Oh, 8 inch. All right.
Yeah, it's you want me to go get it? You wanna see it? You wanna see my 8-incher, guys?
It's the only 8 incher in the house that's not in his wife's nightstand. 500 subs. Way to go, Tom. Manscape like you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will always look big. That's great. By the way, I'm going to be making a sign of that on that laser engraver. Next Sunday night. Yeah. 7 o'clock, if you can.
Now that I'm holding it, I think it's a 6.
Damn. And he lied to us.
It's big though. So I need this socket here actually.
Yeah, Dr. Left Hand Thread. You need to get some sleep too, buddy. We'll be doing some tool testing here next week sometime live. Was in his nightstand. It's normally in his back pocket. Dang.
That's like a freaking pole light bolt, dude. I didn't realize how big this was until
Are you
pulled it
gonna
out of
do
my
it the right
pants.
way, or are you just gonna try to send it?
No. We're just gonna send it.
Okay.
See which one will do it. I think the Milwaukee might do this.
Uh-uh.
You don't think so?
Nope.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
I think it's gonna split the 4x4.
Rounds 6 up to an 8. He rounds 3 up to 4.
We might need to do a 1/4-inch pilot
Oh, yeah.
because in real world, I
Probably
think you
half
do a
inch.
1/2-inch pilot for this thing.
You probably do a 1/2 inch pilot.
Yeah. We're gonna do a 1/4-inch pilot and send it.
6 is the new 8. All right, guys. We're gonna get the hell out of here. So, for all you Makita guys out there, don't forget.
Blow them like you know them.
And for the rest of you, manscape like you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will always look big. Have a happy night, and don't forget to help control your content creator population. Have your favorite content creator spayed or neutered.
We'll see you guys.